You're not meant to show us hiding.
I know, that's exactly how I feel, Sol, about leaving.
Me too, Bobby, me too.
So we get some good sleep. Oh.
Good morning. This is our last day in Cape Town. Can you believe it? It has absolutely flown by, and Sam and I were just reflecting in the car and thinking, we're not ready to leave. Mama Africa has my heart. It has been one of the most incredible holidays I've ever had, and so special to be able to be on a holiday with Sol as well. Sam, any words?
Being able to see my family and just having that support and just being able to reconnect with my home is super important. Like, I don't get to come nearly as much as I would like to, and it's been a good time to reflect and kind of work out a bit of a strategy and a plan of how we're gonna, set something up here so that we can spend more time here, because as May's kind of just got her mom, whereas over here, like, my whole family's here, and it's really important to me to be able to, and important for Sol to be surrounded by his family. Setting something up so that we're able to live the best of both lives, because we do love our life.
Watch this space. We are going to make it happen. We want to try and set up something here, even if we buy or look at renting a house every time we come for longer periods. Like 5.5 weeks went so quickly. I feel like we need to stay for at least 3 months next time we come. We thought we might just go over all the highlights from our trip, starting off with obviously seeing family was a big one, and just seeing how quickly all the kids have grown up. It's just mind-blowing. Makes you really appreciate all the little moments in between that you have with them, and just to soak everything up. Definitely going on the safari and seeing the elephants was a huge highlight for me, and also seeing the rhinos. What about you, Sam?
No, I love going on game drives. That was definitely a highlight. I'd say the highlight for me was kind of like just rediscovering the Eastern Cape and just going up the East Coast, and obviously seeing family and spending lots of time with them. Like the people in South Africa are just amazing, and like maybe that's me just being a bit biased, but like they're very warm and open, and like I think anyone that's been here can kind of relate that everywhere you go, everyone's like generally quite friendly and open, which is quite like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah. One thing that surprised me this trip was just how comfortable and safe I felt the whole time. So when I first came here, I had all the kind of typical horror stories circulating in my head, and I was pretty anxious to come, and I felt even while I was in Cape Town, I was always just watching my back and looking to see who was around, always making sure the car door was locked, which I still do anyway out of habit, but I was a bit paranoid, that's the right word. But then this time round, I thought it'd be even worse coming with a baby and being in like a dangerous place, but it actually felt the complete opposite. I felt really, really safe. And I think maybe when you're traveling with a child, people are a lot more open and willing to help you. Yeah, and also obviously like a big bonus is just having Sam, who's a local here, just to make sure that we don't go off the beaten track, and we stay in we stay in the safe areas and check blind spots, Like, you still have to definitely be vigilant and not flash things around, but
it's kind of just like general street sense, it's like, it's not over the top. Like, I think people drum it up to be like it's this really super dangerous place that like people are getting stabbed and mugged and stuff all the time, which isn't the case really. It's like, those things do happen, and they happen quite frequently in dangerous areas, like within townships and like in areas where you shouldn't really be caught off guard. But in general, like it's really safe and like accommodating and like family friendly. It's really an awesome place to come and explore and travel.
Another highlight for me, man, there's been so many, but obviously going to eat at Lakalong was just phenomenal. Just the like beautiful scenery here too, seeing the striking mountains meeting the ocean is just like, wow, breathtaking. Oh my goodness, a huge highlight. So yesterday, Sam surprised me. He managed to pull off a surprise, which, like, you know, Sam and I, we don't do surprises because we don't really like surprises and we can't keep surprises. But my beautiful, beautiful friend Lonnie and her boyfriend Jared came and surprised me yesterday at Noordhoek Village. Yeah, Sam was like, oh, as we were driving in, he was like, you might have to close your eyes. And last minute I guessed, but I thought that they were actually going to be coming like a week later, like after we left back to fly back to Australia. So I thought we were going to miss them, but then we got to see them yesterday, and it was the first time meeting Jared, her partner. So, oh man, I was so happy and could not stop smiling. Well done for pulling off that surprise.
Yeah.
Challenges on this trip, I would say getting sick was a bit rough, having diarrhea and vomiting, and also having to kind of navigate whooping cough for Seoul. That's been tricky. On the way back from the garden route, we stopped at that place called Human's Drop, and it was a bit of a rough area. Sam pulled over to get some food, and I was sitting in the car trying to breastfeed Seoul, and then next minute there's 3 guys just standing in front of the car looking through the windscreen, just watching me try to breastfeed, and it was pretty uncomfortable, so we quickly left that. But yeah, so now we are on our way to meet Sam's family at Scarborough Beach. There's a market happening today, which will be cool to check out, and we'll go for a dip. If we have time, we might go and try and get one last session in version active and make the most of the creche, because we're not going to have that. Oh my goodness, look how blue the ocean is. Let me just flip this. And also check my hat. I love it. Kaapstad means Cape Town in Afrikaans. This is one of the many reasons why I do not want to leave South Africa. Look how beautiful this scenery is. The ocean is just magnificent, aquamarine. Scarborough is quite a cold beach, right? Yeah, so it's Atlantic Ocean. It's going to be freezing cold, but very, very refreshing. What?
Pretty beautiful.
So beautiful. Can't wait. Cool, so we just got to the markets in Scarborough, and it looks like it's a mix between crafts, art, and some vintage clothes.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks, how are you?
I see you taking the beautiful pictures. You can't miss the best.
Thank you.
You must take a picture like this. I put this one here.
Whoa.
It's a good one.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful cars, yeah.
Gorgeous. Awesome. Thank you. Beautiful work. See you. Hello, this is Sam's little nephew Shivi and Tora. Say hi. And Thee. Oops, we're in the middle of the road. But Tora just drew us some goodbye pictures. Tora, can you explain what you did? Some cats. Cute, some turtles.
Cat faces.
A cat it's a turtle cat.
And they have,
That's really
cat
sweet.
tails.
What made you think of that?
Zen.
Zen, your cat.
Zen.
Very sweet. Thank you for that, Tor. and that was so refreshing. I actually feel a little bit dizzy because the water was that cold, but so good. Like walking into the ocean just burns your feet, feels like you're in an ice bath. Definitely don't need to buy an ice bath if you're living on the southern side of Cape Town. We just got to a place called Imhof, which is just down the road from Scarborough, and we're gonna go meet Sam's grandma and nearly fell over, and have some lunch. Ta-da! The place is called Blue Water Café. I feel like I'm always filming the back of Sam. Final moments with the fam. Bittersweet, but we'll be back. We just got back to our accommodation, and yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff to pack. It is a bit overwhelming, so we just showered and we're gonna have a nap and hope that we don't wake up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Better set an alarm. We are finishing off our beautiful last day in Cape Town at our favourite cafe / restaurant in Noordhoek called Café Roux.
Very family friendly.
Very family friendly. So there's like a playground in the back here. That's the Noordhoek Farm Village.
There's lots of little shops and stuff just surrounding it.
Yeah, there's a little kids menu that Sol's holding. And we usually get the power salad, but you know what, because it's our last night, we decided to branch out a bit, so I'm just going to get the pesto pasta with chicken, and Sam is going for the homemade lasagna. Yum!
Ooh, yum.
Last supper.
So we get some good sleep. Oh. What are you gonna wear for the flight?
I'm gonna wear what I'm wearing.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, that's important.
Making progress. We're getting there. We did it! We finished packing! Yay! We fly home tomorrow!
Whee! Going back to Australia.
You're meant to show us hiding.
Oh, so it is the morning of us going back to Australia. The time has come and it has been the most incredible trip of a lifetime, one would say. I would definitely say. There's just been so many incredible core memories that we've made on this trip, and I just have no words. It was just spectacular, breathtaking, and we are so inspired to come back as soon as we can. Like, we had an idea of maybe going to Europe at the end of the year, but so we just came to lights and I locked the car. Oh Habits die hard. Yeah, I think we're gonna come back to SA, hey Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're tired. We didn't have the best sleep last night. Such is parent life.
Always the night before you have to.
Always the night
travel.
before. Exactly.
Exact same on the other side.
My mum messaged me being like, hey, just a heads up, there's going to be a tropical cyclone when we arrive. Tropical cyclone Alfred greeting us. We left on a storm and we will be coming back through a storm. So wish us luck. Not the greatest news, but fingers crossed for a smooth journey with very little turbulence and that we make it home safely before the peak of the cyclone really hits. We hope you've enjoyed following along our journeys through South Africa and hope to see you when we get back to Oz on the flip side. Peace out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.